Yeah. Okay, so you can go. Welcome back to Co-op Critics.
Hey. Okay, I'm playing again. And so Zach. Oh my God, Zach, you doing okay?
I'm fine. Yeah, that was an exaggerated cough.
You mentioned getting sick earlier. I was like, oh God.
Yeah, I'm still gonna be kind of like bleh. If we had like a microphone, okay guys. If you've ever had problems with our audio, trust me, I know, because number one, I am an audio person way more than I am a visual person. Mm-hmm. Like I think Tony, you're a visual person. I'm not very good with visuals and like seeing. Like someone will be like, that color's a little off. I'm like, I didn't notice. But yeah, like I've already noticed in Co-op Critics, I want the audio to be better. Hey, wait, did you already have a picture of that? You did. I'm confused. Does it know that I took pictures earlier? I don't. Whatever. Yeah, watch out for that one dude. But yeah, like, if I could like be really lazy and like not talk as loudly, you know, I probably would. It's just like we have one microphone. It's like a short distance from our faces, and it's not really made for what we're using it for. But we do what we can. So that's what happens when you have no money. Good shot.
Well, I can't turn because I'm against the wall.
Oh, really? Oh. I love your play style. Just pump them full of tranquilizer. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you should go behind the guy. I don't know.
I'm just gonna dump them here.
Do whatever you want, man. So I went on a blind date recently.
Ooh.
I told you that. Yeah. That was the first time I ever did that, actually.
Well, like, grab this guy
I like that you say how'd it go, because really I'm pretty sure you already know the story. Yeah.
But they don't know. I'm saying it up.
No, it's fine. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, guys. So sometimes we tell stories and me and Tony don't know them, and sometimes we already totally know what we're talking about. We've already discussed it.
It just makes it more presentable.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, the blind date. That was actually the first time I had gone on a blind date, and it actually was weirdly encouraging for me.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the first time I had gotten to like kind of be with and talk to a girl that I had no idea who she was. I had never met her before in my life. Mm-hmm. And it kind of made me realize that I'm actually pretty comfortable with myself these days, which is cool. So it kind of encouraged me. I was like, maybe I just need to start asking more girls out. Still have yet to do that, but that was nice. But oh my goodness, you've only got 30 seconds left.
He'll probably continue it. Hopefully.
Hopefully. I don't know, man. Maybe he'll make everybody dance. But yeah, like the date, like it went well, but it was one of those things where maybe I'm unfair about this, but I just didn't feel like I clicked with her. I've never known if that's fair on like a first date. Some people say you can't tell anything on a first date, and I'm like, I don't know, man. You may as well. I don't know.
See what happens.
Okay, all right, you're good. That was so intense. You're just like, what is he gonna do?
Yeah, I now have minute 30 seconds to get across this room.
Oh no! They're gonna stretch.
Oh God, that's actually.
I know this is not what you want. Okay, just keep. Just go. Just press triangle. It won't matter. Okay. So it won't matter as long as you get there.
I think it's okay to be a bit harsh-ish. Not harsh.
Not
but like,
yeah. You don't want to be harsh,
but like, if you don't click, you don't click. You know. I feel like it's just what you want to do. I don't know.
You're the one. I think you were the first person that told me you're like, well, I think a good relationship is more like just having a best friend that you're just really close with.
Yeah, and if you feel like there's like a disconnect, then
yeah, like one of my biggest gauges for those kind of things is I'm like, did I want to see the person again when I left?
Yeah,
and I didn't. And it's no offense to her. It's not that she's like bad, but it's like if I had met her somewhere else, I would have been like, she's cool. If I see her, I'll talk to her. You know, but it's not like I'm gonna be happy to see her again kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
And I've been on my dating life. I've never known if I've had like a sporadic or not very existent dating life, or if I'm just fine. Because you and Taylor both, who, by the way, guys, I'm the only single one in this group. Me and Megan both are the only 2 single ones left in the group. And Tony and Taylor both. Did you skip it? Oh, okay, no. Okay, the game was just awkwardly pausing.
Yeah.
But you and Taylor both are in what I would say are very great relationships.
Aw,
Congratulations. But before y'all met those or started dating those girls, you already knew of the girl.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I was friends.
Yeah, with Audrey. But before that, like you guys were, you only went out with like, I don't know how many people you went out with. I only remember 2.
Oh god, I can't remember. I can't say names, but
I'm not gonna say names either.
okay, yeah, 2. I dated one person for 2 months, and I
Wow. Oh, okay.
dated another person for once, and then stopped.
For once. Wow, I didn't know it was 2 months with one of them. See, Taylor was the one who had lengthier relationships, but he's only he's only dated like 4 girls.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, I've gone out with 7. And I'm like, I always thought I was the one who went out with the least amount of girls, and then I was like, no, wait, I've gone out with the most. I just have had the shortest relationships. I've gone out with 7 girls. I was in like what I would call a relationship with like 2, and my standards for a relationship are kind of different. I basically assume once you like are kind of hanging out, and like you're like it's more than just dates. You're also just spending time with them and like doing things for them. To me, that's more of a relationship.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not like really close or anything. I mean, but both of mine only lasted like a month. So
it's cool. I feel like with relationships, you have to make sure you're on the same page.
Oh yeah, totally.
Around the month time is where like that becomes obvious.
Yeah, well, that's what's funny. It's like for me, it lasted a month on both accounts. It was like once it was like and it's not because I'm like afraid of being in a. It's funny. I'm not afraid of being in a relationship. I actually really enjoy it. It's just I don't like anybody.
It's cool.
Well, no, it's not. I liked people, but I've never met someone I actually worked with for a long time. So yeah, what are you gonna do? He's gonna blow up the boat.
Oh god.
They look really intense. There is some PlayStation 2 dating right now. No facial expressions on any of the soldiers. They're just flat-faced.
See, what I'm wondering is why don't they just shoot like the hell out of his arm?
Maybe they're afraid he's gonna press the button if they do shoot him.
Well, I mean, he's gonna blow it up.
What's that guy doing? Oh, those are the terrorists. Sorry, I thought those were the soldiers, and they were just like scrubbing something.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to get this one spot of dirt out of the wall. But yeah, in conclusion, sorry, I got so distracted by that. I just forgot how intense this was. He's gonna blow the boat up. Oh no! As you people know, explosions on boats are generally bad.
Generally,
it means usually everyone will die. But
it's one of those wimpy explosions that don't do it. That's nice.
But yeah, so sometimes I'm harsh on myself with dating, and I'm like, I'm probably fine.
Yeah,
just because I'm not someone who likes to date around, because I don't like hurting people's feelings. So I'm not just gonna date people just cause. And the short amount of time I've actually dated people, it's like there was a couple that I almost started working with, but then it was like. Never mind.
Yeah.
Like we clicked, we had chemistry, but then I learned more about him and I was like, nope, okay. Yeah. Never mind, I'm out. See ya.
I feel like the whole idea of like working or like trying to fix someone or like working,
yeah, totally.
I think that's complete crap.
Yeah, people are like, you need to like if you start dating someone and you think you want to change something about them, that I don't think is a good thing.
Yeah, that either means that you're trying to be way too controlling and you maybe think yourself superior to them, or something's inherently wrong and you fail to realize that that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, like the girl the one I went out with on a blind date. A lot of the stuff that like we didn't click on. We didn't have the same sense of humor, first of all. I'm pretty sure she would never make a dirty joke in her life, which is weird for me. So most of our humor, like we laughed about stuff, but like not at all the same things were funny to us. Also, she was really competitive, like very competitive. And you know me, I am like the most docile person there is. Like I can be playing a competition and I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I lost. And it's not that I can't have someone who's like that, but it's like she was like really school heavy, like she wants to have like all A's and all that, and I was like, nope, don't relate to her on any of these things. So, you know, and that's the thing. If I was like some other people, I could have been like, I should keep dating her and try and make her not like that. But that's not why I want to date people.
Exactly. It should be like a free-flowing kind of friendship.
Yeah,
everything is just happy and good.
Yeah, that's how friendships work. I guess that's what I think is funny is a lot of people think of dating and friendships as like really different. I'm like, not really.
No.
It's almost the same as like meeting a friend. You just get even closer because you're sexually attracted to one another.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, it's even closer than before. Which is what I felt with, you know, the two relationships I had. But they ended just because of like one of them. I'm not gonna go into super detail. One of them, though, she was not very considerate in the end, and the other one, kind of the same. She left me for some other dude, basically. Not really left me. She wanted to dangle me into another guy, and I was like, nope.
No.
I said no. I'm not. I'm out.
Outie.
I'm like, I'm outie 5,000. I'm okay. I'm okay if you're like, if you go on like a first date and the person says they're going on another date like next week, that doesn't bother me because it's only like the first date. It's whatever. But like, I'm not someone who wants to like be juggled between two people. I would not do that with two people. I would be like, I would say, okay, who do I like?
Yeah.
I just try to keep it separate. I don't even like going on like multiple dates in succession. You know,
Yeah.
I like focusing on one thing at a time.
To me, I'm like, if someone ever tries to do that, it's like that's assuming that I, as someone who's being dangled.
Hey guys, I'm gonna warn you. We're just gonna continue talking about relationships, and we're gonna let this cinematic play out, which is, by the way, one of the longest cinematics in the game.
Yeah.
And when we come back, when the episode's going to end, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be another 15 minutes at least, guys. So
Yeah.
this is gonna be another part 0 type episode. This is gonna transition into a completely different game in the next 20 minutes.
Yes.
So we're just gonna keep talking about this.
Okay.
But-
Is this the end of the episode?
No, that's why I was saying it now. It's been 10 minutes, and I just remembered that this is the last cinematic, and this is going to be over when we're on the big shell.
Okay.
Yeah, it's when you're playing as Raiden. We'll wait until the boat sinks. Spoiler alert, the boat sinks. Well, I mean,
Raiden?
it already blew up. They don't know what we're talking about.
That water, though.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Looks like Super Mario 64 graphics. But what were we talking about with dating?
Okay, so if a girl, like, tries to dangle, like
Oh,
me,
yeah.
I get the feeling, like, she's making an assumption that, like, I inherently value her for some reason.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. See, the thing that makes a relationship and the thing that makes me value a person is not, like, how hard are you? Like, it's no.
Yeah.
It's not that.
How hot are you?
It's, like, how you interact with me. And if your only interaction with me is, maybe, then I'm gonna say, fuck no.
Yeah, I can understand that. I don't know. For me, in like one of the relationships I was in, one of the girls, I tried to be open and honest with her a lot. Well, like, I try to do that all the time. It's not that much different than being friends with someone. But one thing that she would do is she would not communicate with me about anything, like, ever. It was very weird. Like, it was like she obviously had something going on, but she wouldn't tell me. Mm-hmm. And I actually things had gotten really weird. Like, it was really fun for a few weeks, and then it got super not fun. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I didn't see her for like days, and I didn't know what was going on with her. And then I asked to talk to her, and she just straight refused. And I was like, well,
that's not working.
Yeah, I was like, I guess we're done.
Yeah.
I didn't know what else to say. I was like, what do you do when you ask to talk? And then they're just like, no,
I don't even want to talk to you.
I don't even want to see you. And you're like, well,
yeah,
I guess we're done then.
Yeah, that's a failure to communicate.
Yeah, and that was actually the second time she had done that. The first time, when I asked to talk, she tried to like fix it and like got really affectionate.
Okay.
So that's like, so she tried to like she realized I was like gonna break up with her, and then she tried to change it, and then I didn't realize any of that until after I dumped her. I was like, oh yeah, she actually did that 2 times, didn't she? The first time I asked to talk because it got weird, she like suddenly was totally different. Some people are just weird, man.
Yeah.
And it's like, and like I said, I don't want to like try and fix people. That's not why I'm dating people.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bother with. I just want to meet someone who just is enjoying. They're cool and I'm cool and we can be cool together.
Yeah.
That's about it, isn't it?
That's what it should be. It shouldn't be anything more than that.
Yeah.
Or less.
And I don't know if people were just really bad at relationships, but you got to say, we went through high school. We heard people talk about relationships, and oh my goodness, some people are just
insane. I think it's based on, and this is gonna sound really like weird. I think it's based on like people have different like love styles.
Love styles.
Yeah, I know it sounds weird. Okay, so I read a few articles on this, and basically people expect different stuff. There's people
That's fair.
Who expect like the sort of Disney sort of thing where like
I've been with a girl.
Perfect.
I've been with a girl like that. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah, I have too.
I remembered recently. We know what our worst dates are. We've explained each other's worst dates to each other before. It was with the same girl for both of us. Did you know that?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, but continue. Disney.
Okay, there's like the Disney thing. Then there's the
God, there's a nutsack texture on snake.
What? There's a nut shot?
There was like a really close-up shot, and they obviously like made the texture where it's like it's so tight that that's what you're looking at. And I was like, whoa. Okay. Sorry.
Metal Gear Ray's just going for a little sip of water here.
Yeah. He shoots water. He's an amphibious Metal Gear. So,
I just love the design.
It is the coolest. They used it in pretty much every game. I think there's a toy model of him or something in the 3rd one too. Or yeah,
I just love the hexagons and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's cool.
it's the coolest.
But anyways, okay, so there's the Disney stuff, and then you have the business kind of love, where it's like, what? You're just trying to get things to work. You're just trying to like make sure, like, okay. Like, I want to be with you, but I need to like have like my priorities straight, and like I need to I need to make sure I have time for my job. We need to be able to. Like,
I just immediately had like an image of like a counter of like how many blowjobs need to be had.
Well, I mean that can be a discussion.
That's actually really that's true. It actually is something people do.
Because like being able to talk about those kinds of things is actually somewhat healthy.
Oh yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah.
You have the friendship kind of love where you're just like, okay, we work really well together. Let's be a thing, and we'll just be like our best friends.
See, I thought that's what most people thought.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It is kind of funny. One of the people that I had that the relationship didn't work out with, she's actually not very good at relationships. Like, not just with like, close relationships. I'm talking about like friendships. Mm-hmm. She actually kind of had the same problem in most of her life. It kind of stemmed from her not knowing how to be self-sacrificing for other people, that kind of thing. And
she wasn't willing to compromise.
Yeah, well, it was like that, and just not really. You want to like be nice to people and give to people without like. You don't want to have to tell someone to do those kind of things. You just want to try and do that, right?
Yeah.
Like you just want to. That's what people should do, because the world would be better if that's what people did.
Yeah.
If they were just nice to each other for the sake of being nice, rather than trying to get some sort of gain out of it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the feeling I got by the end, was there was always like a gain to be had, and it was uncomfortable.
There's always a focus on give and take rather than just letting it happen.
Yeah, and like. That to me, I think a healthy relationship comes from two people wanting to just like they like the other person and they just want to be nice to them. Mm-hmm. Like I think that's where like good romance comes from. You just want to you want to do things for the other person. It has nothing to do with like the return. You're just like, I just want to do cool things for them.
One of the best.
Oh, okay. It's next time now. Okay. Okay, well, we will see you guys next time.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time. I forgot that's what we say.
Playtime's over.
It sounds,
I'm trying to get that
I know,
to work.
it sounds so creepy. Okay, we'll see you next time. We'll promise it won't be nearly as long, probably.